Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Riska's always the one that says welcome back to our channel, but I am now 29 weeks pregnant. We have now moved from the Gili Islands, where I lived in Indonesia for almost a year, over to Bali, which is such a crazy change because I've been living like right by the ocean on a teeny tiny like 2 kilometer by 3 kilometer island. There are beach towns in Bali, but we're gonna be living in the jungle, like nowhere near the ocean. We don't have cars or anything on the island, and we've got definitely all of that here. But Bali during this COVID pandemic is definitely super different. It's so much more quiet. We've been here for about a week now on our baby moon, which I'm so excited for you guys to see that video, but it's gonna come like after all of these because there's like no rush for that. Whereas the villa hunting, I want like our final villa to be a surprise, so I gotta get this going for you guys. I hope that kind of makes sense. So we're villa hunting during our baby moon. We already had to like stay somewhere for a week or so anyways while we were looking for villas. I hope that's not too confusing. Welcome, and I'm so excited. This is gonna be part 1 of 3 days of villa hunting. We have like 15 villas lined up. I've been keeping my eye out for a couple months now and just sort of keeping tabs on like places that we've liked, and then like getting closer to the dates, message them to see if we could come see them. I tried to like plan it out so that we're in like the same areas around the same days, but honestly it's been a little bit hectic, so we're kind of gonna be all over the place looking for our new home, and it's so exciting because it's baby's first home and it's where I'm gonna have my home water birth. I've been manifesting this place for a while now. I have like this dream list of everything that our ideal place would like encompass. The main thing is we definitely want to have a bathtub, not just for the birth, but just like my last few months of pregnancy to just like soak and relax. Last time I had a bath before our baby moon was like before I got pregnant. Also in Bali, actually, in this same city. So we want to have a bathtub, and it is very important that my Anespa shower filter can hook up to the bathtub. So I have a shower filter that like basically purifies the water and turns it into almost like spa mineral water. So it cleanses out all the bad stuff and basically makes it like your own private hot springs. Like it feels really silky and super duper easy to hook up. Like it's easy to travel with and switch it back out from like the old shower head and everything. But being in Bali, sometimes showers are just like really weird and don't have like the standard fixture that every single shower head normally does have. So we've learned that the hard way by like not having it in our last villa. So it has now become like crucial that I unscrew the shower head, which you'll see when we go to these villas. I'm gonna look ridiculous, but you basically just like unscrew the shower head really quickly, and then I screw on the little adapter thing that we have to just make sure that it's the same width and it hooks up. Anyways, that is very important. The water quality is not that great in Indonesia. I definitely want baby to have great water. It's the first time baby is gonna be on earth. Gotta be good. So yes, bathtub, the shower has to hook up. There's not a ton that's absolutely mandatory, make or break. We want to have 3 bedrooms, possibly more, just because we have no idea what things are gonna look like in terms of family coming to visit when we have the baby or after we have the baby. I don't know what rules are gonna look like with travel and everything, but we want to at least have the option to let people stay with us. And our friend Taylor Ray, who was living with us at the last villa, is also gonna be living with us. She is actually in Lombok right now, hiking in the jungle with no Wi-Fi and has no idea what place we're gonna choose or anything. So she's putting her full faith in this selection process and where she's gonna live. But that will be one of the bedrooms. We'll have a bedroom, and then it would be nice to definitely have an extra, possibly 2 extra. A couple of the places that we're looking at are 4 bedrooms. One of them is actually 5. Most of them are 3, and that's a good amount because Aubrey will definitely be coming back and forth a bunch of times to visit. So she would have a bedroom, or if other people were here and she needed to, she could share a bed with Taylor Ray. So we really wouldn't need a 3rd bedroom until November. I'm open to being in a 2 bedroom if it's easy to move on over to a 3 bedroom closer to when the baby's gonna be coming, or maybe being in a 2 bedroom if there's options really close by for us to get places for family to stay. Outside of those main things, what we would really like is a lot of nature. Our baby moon hotel is literally surrounded by jungle, and that's like my dream for wherever we're gonna live. It would be nice to be close-ish to the city center, but we're pretty open on location just because we do want to be in the jungle, and you can't necessarily have both. If I'm calling in my absolute dream bathroom, it's one of those big freestanding ceramic tubs, tons of natural light, maybe a skylight, or half of the bathroom being outdoors, plants or like some kind of nature around the tub, lots of space. I'm not sure exactly how many people will be there for the birth, but I don't want everyone to be like crammed into a tiny bathroom. Overall, we want the place to be pretty bright, have lots of natural light. Some sort of desk space to work at in the bedrooms is ideal. We don't need a massive kitchen or anything, but a full-size fridge and freezer is definitely good because we like to stock up on frozen berries and stuff like that. Definitely a pool. You don't really see too many places advertised that don't have a pool, but there's been a couple that I've seen that I like fall in love with the place online and then realize it doesn't have a pool, which in Indonesian heat and being pregnant, I'm pretty much either in the pool or in the air conditioning. It would also be great to get a really nice sunrise because we'll probably be up very early with baby, make the early morning rises a little bit easier. One other thing that would be ideal is if the place is owned by an Indonesian. I know that everyone is struggling during this time, including people from Australia, for example, that own property and rent it out here. So obviously I'm happy to support whoever the owner is, but it just feels a lot better if it's owned by a local because the economy is really struggling right now. So we'll see what happens, but it would be nice if it's Balinese owned. So I think that's it for my wish list. I'm so excited to share this with you guys, and let's get into seeing the villas. So the first place that we saw was definitely a great start. We were in the jungle, exactly like we wanted. It had this gorgeous infinity pool overlooking the nature. The kitchen had a full-size fridge, and I thought the little patterned tiles in the kitchen were honestly super cute. Lots of amazing views. Now the master bedroom was on the main level right beside the pool, which is really nice, not having to do a bunch of stairs when you're super pregnant. Now, when you first see the bathroom, you'll definitely notice, but the lighting is very yellow. The bathtub is incredible. This is definitely the exact bathtub that I'm wanting, but not necessarily my dream bathroom. Now, going upstairs, the views are super nice from up here. Tons of amazing unobstructed jungle views. Both bedrooms up here are identical and they're honestly really cute. They kind of give me cottage vibes. And they both back out onto this extra back balcony, which is so nice and has so much potential, but it's all screened in, I think for privacy. It really kind of puts a damper on the gorgeous jungle views when you're looking through a black screen. So that was unfortunate. Again, the bathrooms up here are really yellow. They're nice and spacious, but they're just very yellow. Now, one thing we absolutely loved about this place is it actually has a separate house on the same property that has 4 extra rooms with amazing views that would be perfect to rent out separately for family. They rent them out per room per month, or we could probably get a weekly rate. So this was a major plus. They actually had their own little kitchenettes with full-size fridges and bathtubs in the rooms. So this is the perfect option for not knowing if we're gonna have much family coming to stay and just being able to kind of go with the flow and book whatever rooms that we need to when we need them. So as you can see, we were really in the jungle here. It is a little bit of a walk from the parking area, but that's not a huge deal. So the main things that we loved about this place were that it was literally in the jungle, exactly like we wanted, but not too far from town. It had amazing views, so much nature, so quiet, a giant bathtub, 3 bedrooms, and then having that extra house was honestly such an amazing option to have as many rooms as we needed for family and only rent out the ones that we were actually gonna use. So it's definitely a good option, but overall it just felt pretty dark and like all of the lighting was really yellow. There was no element of nature or even a little bit of natural light coming into the main bathroom at all. And this is something that I forgot to even mention in my original list, but we really want to have at least some area of grass to really ground ourselves in nature. If you haven't seen the Earthing movie, it's actually a documentary that you can watch on YouTube, and I highly recommend it. It's so powerful. So we definitely want to be able to have our feet in grass. And unfortunately at this place, even though the views were surrounded by jungle, the entire pool area was just covered in wooden decking. There was nowhere with soil or grass or anything like that at all. So the next place, we loved the area. As we were driving to get there, we were going through rice fields. We just felt this cool, peaceful breeze. It was such a gorgeous drive. When you walk in, unfortunately, the master bedroom is up a bunch of stairs, which I'm not completely opposed to if everything else is perfect. The views from all of the upstairs windows are incredible. One of the guest bedrooms is also up here, also with amazing views. And this is the master. Now, this is seriously something straight out of a magazine, which in my mind is not necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. It's probably a little bit more than we really need, but this balcony is incredible. I was already in awe of the views, and then I turned the corner and saw this massive jacuzzi tub overlooking the rice fields. Again, honestly, more than we need. I feel like I would get lost in that bathtub, but it is incredible. Definitely lots of room for giving birth, lots of natural light. The only thing is, in order to hook my shower up, it would have to go to the actual shower, which is not in the same room as the jacuzzi tub. So we would have to be bringing buckets of water over to fill the bathtub with the good quality water, which is not necessarily ideal. But the bathroom is very nice as well. Everything is definitely super nice in this villa. I have nothing really to complain about. So heading back downstairs, you go back past the front door, through the kitchen, into the living area, which we'll come back to, but there's an outdoor living area as well here. And then you go down these steps down to the pool. Luckily, lots of grass surrounding the pool area. And this is pretty cute. So the third bedroom, which I feel like would be Taylor Ray's room, is actually out in the garden with its own little separate space. So for some reason, I didn't show much of this bedroom, and I didn't show the cute little outdoor bathroom that it had. I think I had kind of already counted this place out a little bit in my mind, just because, like I mentioned earlier, it feels a little bit over the top and like more than what we need, and like a rich person look, if that makes sense. So what we did love about this place was that it's absolutely surrounded by rice fields. There was grass around the pool. The little room in the garden was honestly so cute. I know Taylor Ray would love it. A massive jacuzzi tub on the balcony with the crazy rice field views was like something out of a dream. But it was not the tub out of my dream that I envisioned, and what I mean by that is just basically that this place didn't feel like our place. It didn't feel like home. Like, it was decorated for a magazine, but it was just too much for what we needed. So it was a beautiful place, but it just didn't feel like ours, if that makes sense. This next villa I fell in love with through the photos. I had such a good feeling about it. I kept talking about it. I really felt like this was gonna be the place. I didn't film the entrance to this place for some reason, but this is going into the master bedroom. The master bath is kind of dark, but does have some natural light coming in, which is nice, but obviously that's dependent on the time of day. The shower does hook up to the one that they have there, and it's probably long enough to get to the bath without having to bring buckets and stuff over. And going back into the master room, it's cute. There's a bookshelf, a desk, little seating area. So it's kind of nice to have more than just like a bed in a room. This is looking out onto the deck that surrounds the entire thing and the pool. And then going back out the other door from the bedroom. So many different seating areas outside. It's a little bit overwhelming. The kitchen is very basic, but really all that we need. I didn't show going up these winding steps from the kitchen to this second bedroom. The stairs were a little bit sketchy, but the views are definitely worth it. I know Taylor Ray would absolutely love this room. Again, it's nice that it has more than just a bed in the room. There's a little desk, lots of space, gorgeous views. The bathroom's a bit outdated, but really all you need. And then these are the other steps that you can use. Neither one of the staircases going up there is really that ideal, but these ones are probably a little bit better. Cute little seating area outside, and then this is the separate little tree house, which is kind of cute. It has its own little kitchenette and a day bed outside. Again, like I said, there's so many seating options around this place, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this outdoor bathroom. We wouldn't be able to hook up our shower out here, even though that's not the main room that we would plan to use it anyways. Obviously, the shower here is very unique, but such a gorgeous bathroom to shower outside in nature. And then this is the little treehouse loft room, which is super cute. It doesn't have air conditioning, only a fan and a mosquito net, but it's honestly adorable. So this place. When we walked out, I had no idea how I felt. I wanted so badly to love it. So I think I was trying really hard to be in love with it. And obviously that's not the point. And I actually thought that Riska would really like it. So I was surprised that before I could even really figure out how I felt or what to say, the first thing that he said to me was that the energy felt off. And looking back, that's how I felt going through it. Like, something was just not right. And I wanted it to be right. So I was trying to get really excited about it when we were there. But it's so funny because in the description of the listing for this place, it literally says that it has magical energy. And when I read that, I remember thinking, I wonder if we'll feel this magical energy in the surrounding nature and everything. It was so funny that we ended up feeling kind of the opposite. And it's nothing against the place. It's a beautiful home. There was just something about it that was telling us it was not meant to be ours. So overall, what I did really like about the place, it had a saltwater pool, and that's not very common at all, but so much better for your skin and your hair and everything. So that would be really nice. There were big bedrooms with lots of different seating areas. There were definitely lots of places to like hang out with the baby. But I think because of that big wall beside the pool, it felt pretty closed in, even though there was a lot of nature when you were walking around. It felt a bit dark and outdated, and we don't need a super modern style or anything, but we do appreciate like a clean, bright look. Only 2 of the bedrooms had air conditioning, which is not a deal breaker, but there was also the possibility that there might be construction happening next door. It was currently on hold. That hotel wasn't building at the moment, but they didn't know when the construction might start back up again. That would not be super fun if we were living there with a brand new baby and then all of a sudden there was really loud construction every single day. So yeah, overall, I really wanted to love this place, but it just was not the one. So this next place is in the rice fields, which I really, really love. There is grass, which is on my list. It's not super in the jungle, but does have palm tree views. It's actually 4 bedrooms, and the bedrooms are really cute. They all look out to the pool. This is the kitchen area. It's kind of weird that the fridge is so far away from the actual kitchen, but I guess there was just no good spot to put it. So this is the master bedroom. I really like the canopy style bed. They're really popular in Indonesia because it's super easy to put mosquito nets around them, like in this room. And then this is my absolute dream bathtub. I fell so in love with this room. It's got natural light, seriously everything that I want in a bathroom. But then the shower didn't work, which is so crazy because it worked in all of these older villas, and then this one was a bit more modern and for some reason did not have the right shower fitting. So I was so sad that this bathroom straight out of my dream was not going to work out for us because of the shower. But outside of loving the bathrooms, I could tell that this just didn't seem to be the place anyways. There was something about the layout, or maybe it was the boxiness of the shape of the pool or something, that everything just felt really symmetrical and perfect. And I know that sounds so silly, but it just didn't really feel homey. But since this was the first time that we were really seeing that dream bathroom, it was honestly so exciting because I felt like it was just a sign that we were getting closer and closer to finding the right place, and that my ideal bathroom does exist, and there's gonna be more of them out there exactly like that. So while it was a super easy decision to just cut that one out because of the shower thing, it did feel like we were getting closer, if that makes sense. So this villa is the last one of the day, and the funny story about this is that when we were on our way to the last villa, Vriska made a comment about how he liked the area, the street that it was on, and he doesn't know where any of these places are. I was just directing him, but I had pinned all of the different locations of where the villas are. So as we were driving to the last one, I was watching the map and we were coming up a couple minutes away from it, and Vriska out of nowhere got goosebumps and said that he felt this amazing energy while we were on our way to that villa. And I looked down at my phone and we had literally just passed the little pinned location for this next villa that we were gonna loop back and see afterwards. And he had no idea that we were gonna be passing a villa on the way. He literally just said he felt this surge of energy. And right at that moment, we also saw a black butterfly, which is a sign that we've been getting throughout my pregnancy. So I thought that was super cool. And then after we saw the last villa, we were gonna loop back around to this next one, the black butterfly was hovering around the scooter area and guided us back towards the other villa. So lots of little synchronicities. So we pulled on up into the rice fields. You can tell how happy Vriska looks here. Literally nothing has happened yet. It's genuinely just feeling the energy. The manager, who you'll see here for a second, is so sweet. He and Vriska got along right from the second that they met each other. The first picture that I saw of this place, for some reason, I just didn't feel like it was really in the jungle. I felt like it was pretty closed off. And I think it's just because of the way this photo is taken. It looks like those are just kind of privacy plants, but there must be something on the other side of it. It is literally all jungle as far as you can see, and felt so open. Going into the room, the manager was so funny. I guess they left a Sprite bottle or something in there, and he was so apologetic about it. This room has a nice view of the pool, and as you can see, it overlooks the jungle. The bathroom is a little bit small and dark, but it does have some natural light coming in. And even though the bathtub is not my dream tub, the shower hooked up, which was the main thing that we were wanting. So I was still open. The kitchen, living space is simple, but basically everything that you need. Nice loungers by the pool area. And then the second bedroom is almost nicer than the first. I know Taylor Ray would love this room. It's not a massive place, but all the bedrooms seem to have their own little private area, which is really nice. The bathroom, again, is a little bit dark, but it also has a skylight. And then this one actually has a full window that you can roll the blinds up on, which is nice. So definitely a good option. Really big, long bathroom. So this is our last villa of the day, and we're definitely keeping an open mind because we're only a third of the way through the places that we're seeing over the next couple days. But we have a really good feeling about this one. Vriska was actually talking to the manager the entire time about spirituality, and his wife just had a home birth like 5 months ago. The owner is also Balinese, which is great because, like I said, we wanted to be supporting local owners if possible. And the owner also just had a baby a couple months ago. So many cute little things lining up with this one. It had amazing energy, lots of nature, 3 really great bedrooms, bedrooms. The manager was super sweet. Everything about it would definitely work. The bathrooms were a little bit dark and it was definitely not my dream bathtub by any means. That's kind of the only thing that makes me think maybe there's something better out there for us, because this one can definitely work. There's nothing wrong with it. And I could see myself being in that bathroom, but because I had this dream vision of my ideal bathroom and we had just seen that dream bathroom right before coming here, I kind of feel like there still just has to be something out there that checks all of those boxes because we've seen it in different places. So if I could combine this place with the last bathroom, that would be a dream, but we shall see what we find over the next couple days. I'm definitely excited about this place and have a really good feeling overall that even if this is not the exact place, it's just one step closer to exactly where we're meant to end up. So I'm happy that our day ended off on such a good note, and I'm so excited for 2 more days of villa hunting with you guys. I hope that this was fun to watch. Do you want to come say thank you for watching?
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for watching. Don't you forget to subscribe to my channel.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.